Okay, here we are, back. Video number 3 on why mature women resist dating.
Yeah.
What is our third top number of why they don't want to date, baby?
The third reason has to do with their age.
Ageism.
Ageism, how old they are and how they look at themselves at that
Yeah.
age.
Isn't it true? I mean, I look in the mirror sometimes and I had to really learn to embrace my older self because in my mind I'm like 30 years younger. And guess what? I just embrace it. I'm just like, you know what? You are just perfect the way you are. But it
Yes.
took me a long time to get there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead, talk about that because I know this is your favorite topic. Jeff actually admires older women, mature women. Truly, I
I
thought
do.
that it was just when you told me that. I thought it was just like when you were 20 and you liked 40-year-olds. I mean,
Well, I did.
duh. But now that
Actually, when I
you're
was 20, I liked 40, 50, 60. Yeah.
yeah, but then when you're 40 and 50, you still enjoyed 50, 60, 70.
50, 60,
So
70,
that was
80.
yeah, I used to make a joke. You're going to leave me for my grandmother.
Oh,
But
yeah, yeah.
anyway, a lot of fun here. Go ahead and give your viewpoint because I don't think the divas really understand how amazing they are, how the beautiful creatures they are, what they bring to the table. Go ahead, babe.
Well, because a lot of times of television, of movies, of advertising in magazines, all you see are young, skinny, beautiful girls.
Right.
I can tell you, I've been in a wide number of different occupations in my 40 plus years as an adult, and one of them was construction. And I'll never forget, I was on this construction job, and the head guy, we were sitting there at lunch one day, and a woman walked by that I did not think was attractive in any way, shape, or form. And he goes, "Oh my God, would I like to get together with her?" And I said, "Are you serious?" He goes, "Oh yeah, dude. I mean," and then he started telling me why. I'm going to keep this as a kind of a family channel.
You're right.
And
Thank
not
you.
repeat. But my point is, every one of you divas out there that are listening to this, there are men. Notice I didn't say there's a man. There are multiple men that when they see you, that they get triggered. They're like, "Whoa, man."
Oh, triggered in a good way.
And oh yeah, they're
Oh,
like, "Oh wow,
okay.
well I'd like to talk to her. I'd like to get her number. I'd like to get together with her." And by the way, divas, that's one of the reasons that Donna is always saying, when you leave the house, look good. Make sure you got a little makeup on. Make sure your hair is done. Even if you're going to the gym and you're in a gym outfit, you don't have to look like you just rolled out of bed.
Yeah.
And I promise you, I'm thinking of we had a number of women come over for an event at our home. And a number of them would go upstairs and they were getting pictures taken and they were going to interviews and things. And there were 5 women sitting around our kitchen table. And in the discussion, I said, "None of you women really see yourself as really, truly beautiful, do you?" Now, these are all older women. They're all like, "Well, no. I mean," and what one of them said, she didn't use these words, but what she was saying, "That's long past. I was hot when I was young, but now I'm just," and I'm like, you see, that's because you are always looking at your flaws. You're thinking about, well, my nose, I wish it was smaller. I wish it was bigger. I wish I didn't have the wrinkles here. I didn't wish I, I'm telling you right now, divas, there are men out there that no matter what you think is the thing you'd change the most, that's what's going to attract them the most. I'll give you a perfect example. There was when, and I was younger, and I met this girl, and she had a very large nose. I mean, really large. One of the biggest noses I'd ever seen up to that time. And I cannot tell you why, but I got so turned on by her. And part of it was the nose.
Yeah.
And as we're talking, that came up. And when I told her that, she goes, "Really?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Heavens, yes."
Now, isn't that interesting? I love that because I myself went through that. And it was, by the way, I talk about it in my book, the links below, when I went through a phase of really not understanding my beauty. And then I started to pay attention to what men were observing.
Yeah.
And I came to realize that women have many, many parts that will turn a man on or attract a man. And it could be the hands, it could be your nose, it could be your shoulders. There were so many, it could be your legs. boobs. I mean, whatever it was. And
Could be your hair.
it's real. But the most important thing you should wear when you leave the house,
A smile.
a smile. What is going on in your head? What sign are you carrying above your head? Are you leaving the house with a good positive intention, or are you like Miss Mopey? I mean, that's real.
That's
So
very real.
And
Well,
then you can prove to yourself that no man want to be with you because you're moping around. Who wants to be around a mope?
now I will also say this: when Donna and I go out, we'll go to a restaurant and we'll walk in. The other night we were walking out of a restaurant, and as we're walking out, there's a guy sitting at this table. He was right on the corner, and he went just like this. He went
To me?
at you. He looked at you. He went down and up, and then he goes, "Wow!" And then he looks over and he sees me, and he goes, he got this look on his face. And I went, "No, you're right." We just walked on by, and then he smiled, and we kept going.
I like that.
It's well, and I
did.
like it too. I like it too. No matter what you look like. Donna, there's a previous video where she gives a story where she's with an older friend of hers at a singles dance.
Yeah.
And this guy comes walking up, it's a really good looking guy. And in her mind, of course, she is hands down. She's younger, she's better looking, and he goes for the other girl.
Yeah.
And she was shocked.
Yeah.
And we could give you example after example after example. Some women that Donna has worked with. The one she's...
And by the way, I was shocked, but I had to turn inward and ask myself why. You can read about that in my book if you want. The link is below.
Yeah.
Dating is such an incredible personal development course.
Yes,
It doesn't
yes.
cost you much, but boy,
Yes.
it makes you reflect and look at yourself and figure out who you are and then who you want to be, who you want to attract. And that smile we talked about and that intention is all about the energy that's surrounding you.
Yeah.
So what kind of energy are you perpetuating to cause that? You're not invisible unless you want to be.
Well put. What popped into my mind, we know we have some people in our circle, and one of them, make a long one a short one, she gets this really good looking guy. And there's another woman there, and she's like, how did she get him? Why am I not getting somebody like that? And Donna said, well, it's the sign over your head.
Yeah, you have the energy.
Yeah,
And your feeling of self-worth, how you view yourself, what can you bring to the table? All of it matters.
Well, well, I want to say, if you're not a member in Donna's group, sign up, ladies. You'll get a chance to speak with Donna once a week. She'll be live in the group. And also watch her videos. Please subscribe to the channel. It makes a huge difference. And also leave a comment. If there's something you want us to talk about, leave a comment down in the comment section.
Thank you for bringing that up. SmartDatingDivas.com. The link is below. I look forward to seeing you there. Super exciting to empower you. This is what we're here for. To serve and empower you, to help you understand your value when it comes to relationships. And by the way, never make it harder than it needs to be. Why would you in life? And dating is the same way, because divas, it doesn't have to be that hard.